practice, how high of a priority was this on your list when you took this job?
Yeah, this is probably the highest priority, just because understanding where the rest of college basketball is with facilities. You know, obviously, I think we have one of the best facilities to play in. We have one of the best fan bases that fill this place to make it one of the best. But you really, truly need a place that your players can go, get away, focus, and feel at home. And so, especially for being here for a year, this is going to be a game changer for us.
You talked about how it was part of Damon's sales pitch, you know, the first time you met with him. If he hadn't been so adamant that they were going to invest in facilities, would it have been a harder decision for you to come?
No, because this is still the University of Maryland. It's Maryland basketball. If he said we're not building one, I still would have took the job.
Damon talked about the camaraderie aspect of Jones Hill House and how that has affected the players. Do you see that having an effect here, being as they come to this space and would play in practice with the difference?
It's, you know, I'm good friends with Ed Cooley. And Providence opened up their facility 2 years ago, and a year later they were in the Sweet 16. And now again, very good team, but what Ed said was like the difference that when the kids walked into the facility, they had everything there that they didn't want to leave, so they all hung out. They got to know each other better. They got to know each other's families. They worked out more. They played more. It's the reason why the NBA is doing what they're doing. I mean, San Antonio is building probably going to be the nicest anywhere in the world. I mean, they're doing it not because, yes, they want to attract free agents, but they want to make sure that when the players go in there, they have everything to be their best. When they get there, they don't want to leave. And it makes a huge difference.
How much input did you have on the design of this as far as wish list things that you guys didn't have here that you hope to have there?
Yeah, you know, Damon was great. I don't think Brendan and we can complain about anything that we've got. Everything we asked for, we got. You know, the original design was 2 courts. We went down to 1 court just because we have a court right there that's, you know, that we practice on. So I thought it was financially probably a great decision for us. So, you know, from recovery, places to eat, sleep, everything, we got everything we wanted.
Kevin, in terms of day-to-day in your routine, what does a separate facility like that mean to you personally?
I just think, you know, believe it or not, just the interaction with your players when you have your own facility, having one, worked in one, it's amazing how much more you get to interact with your players because you're all under one roof. This building is, like I said, it's the greatest college basketball atmosphere we have. But, you know, their locker rooms are on the other side of the building. Our offices are over here. They walk in someplace else. Kids are kids. They're not going to make an effort to go all the way upstairs, come all the way over, and come into your office just to hang out. When you have your own facility, it's natural. They naturally just come into your office. You naturally walk downstairs to see them. It sounds stupid, but it's really important to have that interaction every day.
And kind of going off that, was there anything you had to adjust, I guess, coming here without that facility to keep that camaraderie with the team now?
No, I mean, it was such a whirlwind. You know, I didn't have a facility at Seton Hall. I just started building one at Seton Hall when I left. So, you know, we kind of did the same things I did there.
It's one thing to be promised a facility. What did it mean today to actually break ground on this?
It's, you know, I don't get nervous in front of media or people talking, but I was nervous just because I think it's that big of a day for Maryland basketball. You know, I just think it's a place where the former players are going to be able to call home and be able to come in there. They're going to have their own locker room, a place for the current players to train at the highest level, have the best equipment, a weight room that they truly need, a recovery area, a training room that is what they should deserve. I just think it springboards our program tremendously.
When you're recruiting, why is it important to be able to point to this kind of facility? Is it just
like,
hey, we're all in, or what is it?
Yeah, we're all in, but just everyone else has them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you you come in, you watch a game in this building, every recruit that walks out they just love it. You know, but at the end of the day, they spend 90%, 95% of their time in practice, not in games. So when you go to another school and they have a beautiful facility and they have things that you don't have, that is a huge, huge factor in recruiting.
How exciting was it to actually use construction equipment today? And as a kid, did you dream when you were playing with your Tonka trucks that this day might happen?
You know how to ask questions. I lived in Kentucky for 10 years. I went to high school for 4 years. I baled hay in the summer for a summer job, so that's not my first time on a backhoe. I hate to say. So, do I remember how to work it? Would you want me working it in your backyard? No, but not the first time I've been on a backhoe.